that. Yeah. When you hear people say
Mhm.
there's no benefits for men in marriage, what do you think?
Oh, wow, that's a good one. I do think there are benefits, for men in marriage, especially once again, I can only talk about my perspective.
Mhm.
I do feel like there's a benefit, in marriage. For example, I feel like if anything, just having like a family structure, um, a wife that you can really have, real conversations with, and not scurry from tough conversations. I think it does make you a better person. Like I feel like it makes you a better person in the sense of, you know, building your own confidence up. Realizing that, hey, taking more pride in being a provider. Taking pride in, in being that, foundational, strong support for your wife, being that foundational, strong support for, in my case, stepdaughter. I feel like it really can build your benefit in that way, build your confidence. You know, even on a financial level. There's been a lot of financial ideas that I've had where the old me, I probably wouldn't have been as inspired to pursue certain um pursue certain avenues, right? But because I have a partner who I can bounce ideas off of, because I have a partner who I can let her know what I'm thinking and this is my game plan. What is your opinion? They can once again, you need a spouse who's gonna give you an honest answer. Not saying they're trying to hurt your feelings, but give you an honest answer. Like I have, my wife can tell me, "You know what? I think that's a great idea for you pursuing your freelance photography business. But, if you wanna do that, maybe you should do it this way." And I'll give more specific example instead of this cookie cutter vague answer. So I started, Taylor Multimedia, a freelance photography business. And at first, I knew I was pretty decent with, taking photos and stuff like that. But from a business mindset, I was just like, all right, I'm a charge. I charged 50 an hour at first when I first started out. Um, I would, do a job and just be kind of like nonchalant about it.